Hello there, lovely people. It is me, Ashley, here, sending my love to you from whatever reality I'm in today, whatever reality you happen to find yourself in. Over the last few days, I made a video about being shown a load of residue, and I covered what I thought was most topics, but the thing that I forgot to cover was that during a part where Morgan Freeman was talking about Noah's flood, he showed a picture, a painting from the Middle Ages. And there was all the animals going into the ark, 2 by 2, except for right at the end of the queue, there was one animal, and that was a unicorn. That was a unicorn. Now, I've never, the reality that I come from, unicorns are mythical creatures, and the reason why they are mythical creatures is because they didn't get on the ark. Now, in this reality, or recent reality, people to debunk, when asked about, when we say, bloody hell, unicorns are in the Bible now, we have the debunkers going, oh no, he meant like rhinoceroses. And so, as some kind of explanation as to why the word unicorn is in the Bible, these people are trying to tell us that God wasn't clever enough to let us know what a unicorn is, and that he would have us, coming up with ideas of what that creature could be, and in fact, it's really a rhinoceros. He just didn't say rhinoceros. But then, in the Middle Ages, in a different reality, where clearly unicorns are in the Bible, one unicorn got on the ark. So in the Middle Ages, in this reality where unicorns are in the Bible, and always have been, it's clear that in the Middle Ages they believed that it was an actual unicorn, and there's the picture of it going onto the ark. So that kind of blows their argument out the water, the modern day people saying that, oh no, the unicorn, God really just meant a rhinoceros, but, he left us guessing and thinking it might be a mythical creature. When in fact in the Middle Ages you've got a painting showing one unicorn going onto the ark. So that's not them misinterpreting it as a rhinoceros, that's them interpreting it as a unicorn. So, what have you got to say about that, debunkers? What have you got to say about that? They didn't draw a rhinoceros, they drew an actual unicorn. So back in the Middle Ages they weren't going, ooh, what did God mean by unicorn? Because unicorns aren't real, are they? Because they didn't come on the ark, so he must have meant a rhinoceros. No, they weren't saying that. They were saying, because it said in their Bible at the time, unicorns are mentioned, that there's one unicorn going onto the ark. So, what do you say about that, debunkers? And in fact, what do you guys say about that? Because, that whole scenario was kind of really, the Middle Ages have the unicorn going on the ark, and it just throws everything that these debunkers say about the scenario out the window. And I'm a bit gobsmacked by it, to be fair. I can still see the picture in my mind's eye of one solitary unicorn lining up at the end of the queue to get on the boat, on the ark. So, I just wanted to share that with you because that's a bizarre thing to have seen on a programme about God. And the actual programme, as I said before in my other video, it's a documentary about the different religions around the world and how different religions see God. So obviously it covered an awful lot of things, and it did cover the flood a number of times. And yeah, there's this picture, this painting from the Middle Ages, about the 1200s, that far back, where they weren't mistaking a unicorn for a rhinoceros back then. So I think you need to rethink your debunk, people. Well, in fact, you can't debunk. You need to rethink altogether. What you need to rethink is that the Bible has changed, and that supernatural changes are going on right now. And there's this proof from the 1200s, the unicorn getting on the ark. So I wondered what you thought of that, guys. I never expected to actually see that. that threw me, because I really was just thinking that these people had, you know, if it was always in their Bible. I thought it was an hilarious thing that, you know, God couldn't actually come up with a word that he meant. He made everybody believe that it could really be a mythical creature. Or, oh no, he didn't really mean a mythical creature. He really meant a rhinoceros. So clearly at some point in the reality where unicorns have always been part of the Bible, people in the ancient past, people 800 years ago believed it was an actual unicorn. So what changed? What changed? When did we suddenly start going, oh no, a unicorn, it wasn't really a unicorn. They were silly. It's actually, because it's a mythical creature and it's actually just, you know, a rhinoceros. When did people start coming up with that to explain what God meant about the animals that went on the ark? It's the ridiculous things they say, but I really did not expect to see that painting. It threw me. So thank you as always for listening, for sharing, and for being here for me, keeping me sane. And for those of you who've managed to join me on my lives, thank you so much for catching me. I know it's difficult with the time differences between us. I'm hoping to do some Zoom meetings at least once a week, so let's see if we can get that set up. So in the meantime, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I love you all till next time.